Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're watching me from. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, please. This is a hot topic of our children, our nieces and nephews, our relatives. Okay, now, like I always say, it's been in my mind. The thing is this. I realize that parents now in our generation, they contribute in encouraging their children to be greedy. Greedy in the sense that the kids will be at a tender age and they will start wearing weave-ons that cost $1,500. They will begin to wear designers' clothes. They will start wearing very expensive stuffs. What are we teaching them? We are teaching them about material. Those designers, who made them? Instead of taking our children to learn how to sew, we are busy buying designers for them. Designers purse, even designers school bag, designers wristwatch, designers earrings, designers everything. Designers clothes. That the kids who don't know, who cannot even afford a dime, they know the brand names and very expensive ones. What are we teaching them? We don't even know how successful they are going to be in life, and we are exposing them to extravagancy. We are exposing, like some children cannot wear sneakers that are not designers. And their mothers, and the funny thing is that this thing really, I could remember I was talking to my nephew, as a matter of fact. And then he said, I told him he's supposed to take food to school. And he said that he doesn't want to take food to school, that nobody brings food to school, that his friends don't bring food to school. They have money that they will use to buy soda and they buy all these snacks. I said, but okay, so which means, for instance, somebody who is taking a bus to school, commercial bus, so you give him money for the commercial bus, the transport, and then you give him money for the food. I don't know. I think it's a whole lot on the parents or the guardian. So, but my annoyance is that he said, how can you take food to school when nobody brings food to school? They all have money, they buy stuffs. That is, sometimes I feel like the kids, some of them don't have so much in their brain. The food, the snacks you're buying in school, is it nutritious? They don't think about that. These are things that we need to teach these kids growing up. Not to look at other people, what they do. Don't do because they are doing. Don't follow the crowd. Listen to your parents. So, but also the parents have their own blame. Because when you think you are loving him, you think you're loving her, because he goes to the school and then she has to wear designers because every other person in the school wears designer. He doesn't have to. Oh my God, it kills me. Our society is so up here like this. It drives me crazy that people cannot do what they can financially do, but they have to copy people outside, and the children copy it. And it takes me to this bullying of a thing, because the kids might be nice kids and they will be bullying them. They will be telling them, look at what you wear. This is not a good one. This is second hand. This is not is from all these thrift stores. They will be making the life of the children miserable. This is not okay. The school authority should not allow things like this. We need to teach our kids how to love. We need to teach the students how to be respectful. We don't have to teach them. We don't have to allow them to bring other people down. I know it's not the problem of the school. Some of them learn this thing from outside the street or from their homes if they have a disorganized home. But the truth of the matter remains that there has to be proper rules and regulations that will stop these kids from terrorizing other kids. You can hear cases where people reacted negatively or terribly because of what? Bullying. Bullying is a big issue in our world. We need to stop it. There has to be rules and regulations that will stop other kids from tormenting other kids. Because it's not okay. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that when they torment you, they don't feed you, they don't clothe you, they don't shelter you. They don't love you as much as your family loves you. Do not do anything that is evil. Do not even listen to them. Just move on. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be a better child because you have love and you avoid children, teenagers in particular. I always sing it like a song to teenagers. Avoid the crowd. Avoid crowd because it's going to tear you apart. It's going to destroy your life. It's going to make you lose your education. It's going to make you not be what God created you for in this life. Because there are kids who are rotten. There are kids who are from good homes. And it starts from home. Charity, they say, begins from home. Lay a good foundation for your children so that they will not be menacing other children at school. There has to be a way out. If you cannot take care of your children, let the government know. They can come in to your aid. Yes, some people, they say they don't want their children to be taken away. But how about taking them away to a better home where they will be properly raised, since they have no respect and regard? Because this is another topic for another day. Because of what? Kids don't even have so much respect for their parents. But sometimes I feel it's the standard they set for them. If you discipline the kids, they say you are abusive. The whole world has a problem. They are part of the problem of this generation. There has to be rules and regulations. There has to be limits for our kids, so that they will know the good, the bad, and the ugly, so that they can obey rules and regulations that will help them to be better people in this world. It is important. You don't have to buy expensive shoes and whatever for your children. You can only do what you can afford to do. I am not saying you don't have to buy those things, but if you can't afford them, they need to know you cannot buy. They shouldn't even go to school and come back home to tell you that this person is wearing Nike or this person is wearing Adidas or whatever it is. I don't care. It's not about the shoe. It's about your future. Being able to know what you're doing at school, acquiring the education, learning a trade, being responsible, being morally sound. All those things, they are more important. So that you will be a better person in the society, so that you can add to the society and not add positively, not negatively. So that is what I'm saying. Whatever your parents provide for your children, take it. Because if they are not millionaires, what do you want them to do? You want them to steal? Or you want them to feel like, oh my God, I can't provide for my children? You want your mother or your dad to do evil to provide for you? Designers? No. You just have to accept what they can afford for you now, because this is what they have. You still have to feed, you still have to clothe, you still have to be, your school fees has to be paid for. You still have to learn other skills. Think about building yourself, not dressing up. What are you dressing up for? You're going to school. That's why, and this is even another topic for another day, because sometimes I don't even know why the kids, they have to wear designers or different clothes to school. They're supposed to be on uniform. Same shoes, same dress, possibly the same bag. So nobody will have any reason to say, oh, I'm wearing designers or this and that. What's my designer my foot? You're not going to school to show designers. You're not into fashion. You're not a fashion designer, and you're not modeling in school. Even if you are, that's not about designers. That's not about designers. You can even learn how to make your own things yourself. You're a man. People make shoes. We have those things you call designers are made by people. You can tell your mama or your dad or your auntie, I want to learn a handwork aside from school. During holidays, you go and learn a trade. Help your parents. Help them too. Through the right way. We didn't say steal or do anything evil. We didn't say scam. We didn't say do anything bad. Just help them normally. Care for them. Show them love. Don't even make them feel like they have to do everything for you. Have you ever thought how much do they have? What do they do? Do you want them to steal? So that they lock them up and you have nobody to care for you. Children, listen. As I'm talking to you, I'm pulling my ears. Listen. It's still time for you to listen. You are not in jail. You are not on shackles. You're not on handcuff. You are not going to prison or anywhere. You're not being locked up. You have your freedom. Children, listen to your parents. You have to listen to your teachers. If they tell you something you think is not right, ask your parents. Ask your parents, your guardian. There must be somebody you trust, not your mates. They will never tell you, most times, the truth. They will want to bring you down. Some of them don't want you to be successful in life. You need to know this. If they see you that you're a good kid, some of them that are bad wants to pull you down. Listen, it might be too late. Obey the rules and regulation at home. It's better to be free and be walking free than to be in jail. I love you, children. That's why I tell you, it takes somebody who loves you and cares for you to tell you the truth. It might be bitter, but it will set you free from all those evil that exist in our world. In all, I love you, children. You people are amazing. You people are so sweet. You people are just the future of tomorrow. That's why I'm talking about you all the time. Don't think I'm talking about you because I think you're bad. It's just because I know you have small brain and I need to, tell you the truth. You see, I love you, children. Bye-bye. So please like, share, and subscribe. I want every mom to see this. And I still want to say, moms, kudos. Keep doing what you're doing. It's not easy, but God will reward you through those children. In Jesus' name, amen. Bye. Like, share, subscribe, please, 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 please.